Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Can you guess what fruit is ripening in that advanced greenhouse we just heard? You got it. Those are fully ripened red tomatoes. Just imagine, US farmers produce 12.4 million tons of tomatoes. To give you a sense, it would require roughly 500,000 shipping containers to store them all. Incredible, isn't it? Today, we're traveling to California, the true tomato powerhouse of America. Picture endless fields glowing bright red with plump, juicy tomatoes. California doesn't merely cultivate tomatoes, it rules the market, providing up to 90% of the country's supply. But there's more. We're diving into cutting-edge farming, vast greenhouse complexes loaded with the newest AG tech, from robots to AI, all teaming up to streamline planting and picking like never before. So come along as we uncover this thrilling trip from field to factory. We'll cover it all, from nurturing tasty tomatoes in state-of-the-art greenhouses to the picking and processing phases in sleek plants. Let's dive in. Music. Growing tomatoes in greenhouses. California's Mediterranean weather is perfect for tomatoes, since they flourish in warm settings. Spring and summer temps averaging 70 degrees Fahrenheit to 85 degrees Fahrenheit boosts robust development from seedlings through blooming and fruit set. The combo of hot days and cool evenings not only fuels plant vigor but also boosts tomato quality, ramping up their inherent sweetness. Tomato planting season in California usually spans February to May, with picking from late June through October. Based on whether they're for fresh eating or canning, selecting quality seeds is key for vigorous growth. U.S. farmers prefer disease-resistant, high-output types. Popular greenhouse varieties are heat-adapted and indoor-friendly. Chosen seeds get treated to fend off illness and maximize sprouting rates. Cherry, Roma, and beefsteak tomatoes are the top picks for greenhouse cultivation. Roma tomatoes are Italian plum style, prized for their zesty fresh flavor, making them ideal for sauces, pastes, or stews. Beefsteak tomatoes are huge and succulent, perfect for fresh salsas and dips. Their subtle taste enhances dishes without dominating, and they shine in sandwiches too. Cherry tomatoes delight tomato fans everywhere. Coming in multiple colors, they're cooking essentials, adding zest to every dish. In greenhouses, growers use sanitized soil to wipe out germs and bugs. Soil gets tested for sufficient nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, plus a pH of 6.0 to 6.8 ideal for tomatoes. Growers set up elevated beds or hydroponic setups, which improve plant health and simplify watering and feeding. Tomatoes can be sown directly or started in trays before greenhouse transplant. Seeds go into germination trays at proper spacing, then held in ideal warmth and moisture to germinate. Music. After 6 to 8 weeks, once seedlings are sturdy, they're moved to soil beds or shelves in the greenhouse. Music. U.S. Greenhouses feature automated controls for temperature, humidity, and lighting. Optimal daytime range for tomatoes is 70 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit, with nights above 55 degrees Fahrenheit. These setups guarantee ideal growth no matter the outdoor weather. Tomatoes in greenhouses typically climb trellises. Wires or frames let plants grow upward, saving space and strengthening stems. Routine trimming directs energy to fruits and amps up sunlight capture. U.S. Greenhouse operations rely on drip irrigation or hydroponics to feed water and nutrients straight to roots. This precise method maximizes growth and delivers premium fruits. Without natural breezes or bugs, greenhouse pollination happens by hand or with bumblebees, ensuring steady fruit development. Music. When tomato plants produce fruit, workers harvest the green ones and examine them under a microscope to precisely assess their nutritional content. Harvesting tomatoes in greenhouses. Tomatoes get picked at peak red ripeness and firmness, guaranteeing top-tier quality for market. Controlled greenhouse settings allow flexible picking schedules, enabling round-the-clock output. In today's U.S. greenhouses, robotic systems have mostly taken over from hand labor for harvesting. Fitted with smart sensors and AI, they spot ripe tomatoes by scanning color and size. Robots use gentle robotic grippers to pluck each tomato delicately, preventing bruises or harm. Running non-stop with pinpoint accuracy, they boost output all season long. Crucially, robots tweak their grip force for various tomato types, safeguarding fragile skins. They glide along rows, gathering thousands in minutes. Smart software lets robots fine-tune grip and angle per fruit. Plus, their learning features get sharper over time, streamlining the whole process. Beyond picking, robots use sensors to track plant health, catching disease or nutrient problems early. Data streams to a main hub, letting farmers act fast. Robot harvesting cuts labor expenses while delivering consistent quality. They spot and skip flawed fruits, selecting only flawless ripe ones. This keeps standards uniform all season. Plus, robots thrive in tough spots like extreme heat or long shifts that challenge humans. Blending robots with greenhouses lets U.S. farmers perfect tomato growing and picking, yielding top-notch, eco-friendly goods. That said, startup costs for harvest bots are steep, $200,000 to $500,000 each. Some farms weigh this carefully, but long-run gains in speed and savings make it worthwhile. Robot-aided greenhouse picking delivers top efficiency and satisfies huge demand, advancing modern farming. Post-harvest processing freshly picked tomatoes head to sorting lines. Staff double-check and remove any rejects. Bruised or overripe ones get tossed right away. Approved tomatoes get sized for market needs. Next, they enter washing to clear dirt, dust, and debris via immersion tanks plus high-pressure sprays. Once cleaned and dried, tomatoes go to packing zones. They're typically boxed in plastic crates for safe shipping. Boxes get labeled with details like origin, variety, and pack date, then shipped to stores for sale. From tomatoes to ketchup in the factory, fresh tomatoes rush straight to the plant to lock in flavor and freshness. They face a swift check before production begins. Tomatoes pass through washers to strip away dirt, dust, and contaminants. Only those meeting specs advance. They then hit high-pressure jets and aeration tanks to fully remove skins. Tomatoes steam in ovens for peeling. Cored tomatoes move to another line for final sorting, keeping only premium ones. Next, they're fed into powerful grinders that chop them into bits. Rollers on the machine crush them finer. Selected tomatoes get pulped and sent to cooking vats.